I'm Kelly Fisher.
I'm Dan Fisher, and we are at Eagle Ridge, 201 Falcon Lane. Well, first of all, I think a lot of it was the area. We really liked the area that they were developing.
We were looking at lots and just housing in the area, and we drove by the sign and realized there was a new development going in, so we decided to go and see what it was about.
After meeting with Barrett and Mark, really things just kind of clicked. We were really impressed with their knowledge of home building, and a lot of it had to deal with the fact that it was a family-owned business.
How important was the design gallery to us initially? I didn't think it would be that important. I was disappointed that we couldn't go and see everything at all the different stores, etc. But once we got in there, we realized that it was perfect. It made the selections and coordinating everything together so much easier. And being one who never can make a decision, that would have been really hard if it wasn't done in sync like that with the help of their designers.
Yeah, I would agree. The design gallery really provided us that one-stop shopping where we could look at faucets, we could look at light fixtures, we could look at the granite for the kitchens, all in one area. So we didn't have to move around and drive 50 miles every day to look at different products. The home build process for me was very satisfying. We actually got to be part of it throughout the entire process. So I can tell you that we would drive up here on a daily basis sometimes just to see the progress and take progress photos. So it was a pleasure.
We felt like we were a part of the process. I had always heard that home building can be stressful, but I didn't find that to be the case with them. Thrilled. It's perfect. It really has everything that we wanted in a home. We looked for a while before we could find something, and this allowed us to mix all of the features and architecture and layout the way that we wanted it instead of trying to find that in an existing home.
Working with Mark and his team was amazing.
The knowledge for Benjamin Marcus, their experience.
Mark, on many instances, I believe, saved us from ourselves. For example, adding windows where we originally didn't have windows really just topped things off. Tapping into Mark's knowledge and experience, I think, provided us with the home that we have today. We are the first homeowners in Eagle Ridge, so we have no neighbors to compare it to. But with that said, we have probably driven through every development that Benjamin Marcus has been involved with, and we did not see any duplicate homes in any of those developments.
I think the ability for us to pick out our unique features inside and outside of the home, move walls, add closets, etc., made it unique for us. And then the promise that we will not have the same combination on the outside or the same design on the outside. Again, we're the first in Eagle Ridge, so we're not 100% sure, but driving through all of their developments, we know that no two homes look alike. So when we met with Barrett the first time, we had distinct ideas of what we wanted in our home, and he was able to pull out multiple floor plans, mix and match, so we didn't have to start with a set floor plan and stick to it. We were able to customize it to our needs for a house. I've never built a house before, so some of my favorite memories from this process was starting with the beginning when we came up here and it was still all wooded area, and watching the lots develop, watching the foundation go in, just watching the process week to week was amazing to me. And I think that I'm really looking forward to the first holiday season and being able to decorate and enjoy having lots of family and friends over.
Our favorite part of the home, so you're going to get two different answers here. My absolute favorite part of the home is the deck out back. I love the outdoors. Sitting outside on the deck on evenings when it's in the 70s and relaxing and listening to the birds chirp in the background is by far absolutely my favorite part.
I would agree with that. I think my favorite part is my shower, my custom shower. And I love the open floor plan, so we can always find each other and see each other no matter where we are.
Home to me is somewhat of a cliche, but it is where we come at the end of the day after a busy day, and we can just be ourselves and relax and enjoy our surroundings and enjoy our home, enjoy each other.
Having the house with the open floor plan that we do now allows us to really have our family and friends here, and I think home is wherever you are with your family and friends.
I would absolutely recommend Benjamin Marcus Homes for all the reasons that we've really been discussing. It's that personal relationship that you build with everybody from Benjamin Marcus. My best memory from the entire process was groundbreaking. We were building in the middle of a pandemic, and naturally there were multiple delays that occurred that were outside of everyone's control. But the day that we met Mark up here and they broke ground and the shovel went in the ground was an amazing day. It was just kind of that relief from everything that we had been through with the pandemic, that is.
I think if I were to try and summarize it, started with the first meeting with Barrett and his total excitement and enthusiasm for building a home just totally convinced me to start. And that went through until the day we signed. And I just think walking in the house at the very end and seeing it all put together, it was like awestruck. It was amazing.
Yeah, it's a great point. Even taking that to the day before we closed, we did our final walkthrough with a project manager, and we were here and we heard someone come in the front door, and it was Barrett, and you know, he was just as excited as we were, which was actually kind of really nice.
The pandemic,
absolutely. We didn't, naturally, when we started this process, no one was expecting, you know, the world to be hit with a pandemic, but unfortunately we were. As everybody says, building a home can be stressful. Adding a pandemic on top of it would typically make that 10 times more stressful, but it really didn't. You know, Benjamin Marcus were communicated with us throughout, saying, look, as soon as we're cleared to proceed, we will proceed. And we received the email that the state opened things up, and we started 3 days later. So
I would agree. I think we were so distracted from the pandemic for work that it helped to kind of put everything aside from the delays that we were experiencing. Benjamin Marcus, Mark, Barrett, the office never cared that we bothered them and called regularly for updates, or they would give us updates. So I think it was unexpected, but well worth the wait.
Oh, that's a great question. Would we do anything differently? So we go back and forth on this one. If anything, we probably would have made the house just a little bit bigger. You know, imagining the house on the lot before ground is broken, it's a difficult task. And then once the house was placed on the lot, we drive up and we say, oh boy, if we would have made it maybe 4 foot longer or 6 foot wider. But again, maybe the next home. Absolutely,
Definitely.
We would choose Benjamin Marcus again. Eagle Ridge, naturally located in Cranberry Township, we have family that is close by, so that's one benefit. There is the new elementary school that's actually going in right below the development. So we're excited. We believe that our grandchildren will most likely be attending that elementary school, and it's within walking distance. So not only are we excited, but they're excited that they'll be so close. But probably the most significant benefit is we both work within the city of Pittsburgh. So we can be on 79 within 2 minutes. So my commute into Oakland is 25 minutes from door to door. Most people hear Cranberry, they're thinking the 228 area with lots of traffic. So we are far enough north in Cranberry that we're not really dealing with that traffic. We can be on 528 and 79 in 2 to 3 minutes. So we don't, unless we really want to deal with the traffic and go to the restaurants that are in Cranberry, we're kind of removed from it. And then the location of the development itself being so high up in Cranberry. So we are at an elevation that is higher than any development that is around us. So it gives us that opportunity that we feel like we're on top of the world looking down. So
Just love the size of the lots, the woods, the quiet. I also like the feel of the small community outside of a larger city. So we can get anywhere. There's small Zelienople, Saxonburg close by with really cute, eclectic restaurants and shops, or we can go into the busy city for art, theater, music. So we're really, we have the best of both worlds here. I think one of the most amazing things for me to watch was some of the craftsmanship. Now looking at the final product with our banisters and our mantle on the fireplace, I just cannot believe how much went into that and how easy they made it look. But it is really, truly an amazing, one-of-a-kind type of home. We're very much looking forward to having this be a central location where a family can gather and we can watch our families grow
When we were designing the home, one of the things that we were really looking for in a new home was a first floor master suite. So we know that at some point in time we're going to be getting ready to retire. Not sure exactly when, but having that first floor master suite and having this be a kind of our forever home in the area, it was really important for us. So from that standpoint, retiring, sitting on the deck, relaxing, listening to the wildlife, we're really looking forward to the next phase of our life.